Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Today is my TGIS because I work today. I worked yesterday. Yeah, Friday and Saturday. 2 longest days of the week for me. 13 hours, I think, 12 and a half hours of work. It drives me nuts. But anyway, as I said, happy Saturday. Welcome to the Common Sense and Random Shit show, because as I've always said, last 4 years have been just that, a shit show. So anyway, conservatives can't me. Anyway, I was talking about the hero thing yesterday, and the show I ran out of time. I usually try to do half hour, no more. But there was one section or one clip I wanted to show you. It's if you've ever watched the Shawn Ryan show, great show. I don't watch them all the time. I catch it, depends on who's on, but I should. But I actually posted a link in the description to this episode. As I said, 13 Hours is a great movie. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Tanto was one of the soldiers, heroes, as I was talking about it yesterday, heroes, American heroes, patriot, that was involved in the 13 Hours storyline, in where, the hack Clinton had something to do with 4 Americans dying. But anyway, I'll show you a quick clip of it. And as I said, link this is in the description to the whole episode of this. It's a long episode, obviously, and even this clip is long, but I'll show you a little tease. And as I said, if you really want to watch this guy right here, true warrior. Let me find it. One man show, solo dolo, as I always say, just by myself. Here you go. Bear with me.
Got out of the shower. I had my Glock. It was right there. And I looked in the mirror, and I did. I put it right here.
This flame is burning bright.
And I thought back, hard life. You're winning the Crohn's disease fight. You got kicked out of the military. Fought your way to get back in. You made it. You got through Ranger School, and you did what you wanted to do there. You conquered that, even though their odds were against you. And then 10 years overseas, seeing death and seeing life and getting through all that, making a bad call in Iraq, that I made a bad call in Iraq where a little Iraqi girl died that I could have saved her. And you got through that. And now the devil's gonna win this battle for your soul.
Let's keep this fire.
Tuesday night at the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, a complex and highly dangerous situation. Outside, an anti-American protest. Then, a group of heavily armed militants, approximately 24 of them, launched an attack firing rocket-propelled grenades.
We came and we did a evaluation of their compound before the attack. And I remember looking at them and I said, guys, your walls are soft. Your local guards, half your guys don't even have guns. Blue Mountain Group didn't even carry guns. You're a sniper's paradise. I said, any big element gets in here, all gonna fucking die. And the attack happened on 9/11/2012. Remember, the State Department guys have our freaks, have our icon freaks. They're calling us on the radios, and that was heartbreaking, man. That really was, because we're listening to them, and they're like, GRS, where are you? GRS, we've been overrun. GRS, they're lighting the buildings on fire.
This war is in our mind.
We heard Alec, and he's in the talk, so he's watching his team basically get decimated. They're lighting the buildings on fire. He's watching it all on the CCTV cameras. He says, GRS, if you don't get her, we're all gonna fucking die.
Let's keep this fire.
I do hear a boom from a distance. Like, I know that's an RPG. I go pull security, and I just go like this, because I know I'm dead. So I'm just hoping I hear the second boom.
As I said, that was a tease. I don't want to show the whole show. This is his show, but there is a link in description. And I got to repeat. Patriots, heroes. Watch the movie. This guy was in tears watching that movie. Obviously, they dramatized it a little bit more, but these guys will tell you, the guys that fought for whatever 13 hours, and 4 Americans still died. Clinton's fault, Hillary. Anyway, but look into that stuff. The movie, I'm telling you, I own the movie. I've probably watched it 20 times. But that guy right there, huge fan of him. I follow him. True American hero, true patriot. Okay, let's change the subject. Let's talk about some random shit. Whether it's political, liberals, libtards, jerkwads, it is what it is. Another show that I watch a lot is Officer Tatum. So, excuse me, if you haven't watched Officer Tatum, Trump supporter, big conservative, very smart, retired Arizona police officer. He's black and he's smart, common sense. In this video, I believe he posted yesterday, I also put a link in the description to this episode, and I'll play a little bit of that, teaser that. But watch this and the hapless, joyless Reed, which I cannot stand. And it's funny because he agrees with me as far as her appearance. It's one ugly individual inside and out. But check this out. You tell me. I'm just saying. Look at that. That looks like a win.
Attacks on our democracy are happening state by state, with Republicans taking steps to allow them to fraudulently claim victory in future elections. At least 19 states have passed new laws this year, making it harder for you to vote. That includes making it harder to register, restricting absentee and mail-in voting, and shortening early voting periods. Then there's the fear-mongering over issues of race and boogeymen like critical race theory to scare particularly white voters toward the GOP.
What I will say is there was absolute voter suppression that took place. And
How does this woman have a show? Who sat there and said, oh yeah, she's kind of attractive. Look at her hair. And she talks intelligently. Not.
I consider that cheating. If you think about the voter law in your state of Georgia.
I know that for you, and because of what happened with Fox and because what you do professionally with the network, you can't say it was the machines or something like that. But if you think it was the machines, but you can't say, just don't say anything. See, this is what I'm saying.
As I said, this is just a tease, a quick video, Officer Tatum show. It's a good show. I watch him all the time. Big Trump supporter, as I was saying. Common sense.
Let's go on to Joy Reid. She's another one of those pocket rocket. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna make a new one. Bald head milk dud. Milk dud. Dang, she look even more hideous when she's not with makeup on. But milk dud over here. I'm just gonna play the clip and let you assess.
They're even talking about like stealing an election. And it's making me rethink whether I do believe like election machines can be hacked. Because I've always been like, you can't hack the election machines, but they're like convincing me, I don't know, maybe you can. I don't know.
I mean, to me in this world, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
There are all these conspiracy theories
Those earrings, what are they, socks?
out there about Trump and whether or not they cheated. I know you say that they didn't, but I know you kind of have
Wait
to
a minute.
say
I
that.
didn't say they didn't. What I said is there is a rational explanation for why Kamala Harris could have lost those swing states and Trump won them. There's a way you can get to those numbers with people staying home or only voting for Trump and not the rest of the ballot. I'm saying there's a history of that. However,
Let me hear it, because what
I will say is there was absolute voter suppression that took place, and I consider that cheating. If you think about the voter law in your state of Georgia, that law.
Did she just say that the Republicans cheated? She just said voter suppression existed, which she believes is cheating. So she's saying that they cheated. And it's okay when Democrats say that the election was stolen, which Hillary Clinton said it 1,000 times. Donald Trump is an illegitimate president.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president. He knows that there were a bunch of different reasons why the election turned out the way it did. And I take responsibility for those parts of it that I should. But Jane, it was like applying for a job and getting 66 million letters of recommendation and losing to a corrupt human tornado. And so I know that he knows that this wasn't on the level. I don't know that we'll ever know everything that happened, but clearly we know a lot and are learning more every day. And history will probably sort it all out. So of course he's obsessed with me. And I believe that it's a guilty conscience in so much as he has a conscience.
That woman, that witch, I want to say another word, starts with a B. Let's not get into it. Anyway, should be in jail. That's my opinion. Like assholes, everyone has them. That one should be in jail. But she's not the only one. Stacey Abrams, I can go on and on, of the Democrats that deny elections, that everyone cheats but them. I just, it's ridiculous. It pisses this guy off. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what that is? No, not just peace. 2 days. You know what happens in 2 days?
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away for the inaugural address. What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time.
Imagine that. I said it the other day. Where is she? Where is that person, woman, 2 genders? Say it every day. I'm still waiting. By the way, if anybody wants to chat, I think I have a little chat thingy here, which nobody's really watching me live because nobody watches this show. Joe Schmo. But anyway, whatever. Solo dolo by myself. Where is she? Anyone interview her? Please write me. Please send me a link. I haven't had a chance to Google it yet, but I'm curious. Where is she at? Where has she been? What has she done? Is she going to be there on Monday doing her, her thingy? Because I got to tell you, major shit on her face and every liberal on the planet, especially after this last election. Anyway, idiots, liberals, jerkwads. I have plenty names. This guy has plenty names for these idiots. I have a couple videos that I want to show you. They're kind of funny. But first, I have a picture I saw yesterday that I share a little. This is hilarious. This is pretty much my way of thinking, but I'm not shaming anyone in any way, shape, or another, but where is it? Hold on. Solo dolo. Hold on. Excuse the noise, as I said. It's probably the haptic feedback from my finger touching the phone. Check this picture out. That is how it is. That is the keyboard warriors writing bullshit. All the Karens, what they call them. I mean, seriously, that's exactly how liberals behave. Just like that. Let me get rid of this. Anyway, I have another one. Drinking. I honestly believe Kamala, yes, Kamala, since she lost, got her ass spanked. Anyway, another one. Link in description. Channel. Check this out. Political news gathering. Link in description.
It's Friday.
Head up, shoulders back.
That's it.
With grace, and with purpose, and with faith, and with the knowledge that we are all in this together.
Yes.
Doing extraordinary work. So I thank everyone, and I'll see you soon. With grace, and with purpose, and with faith, and with the knowledge.
As I said, I put a link in the description. Political news gathering. They're a good, pretty good source for funny shit, especially obvious stuff. Common sense. She was drunk. Anybody know anybody that's drunk? That person, that hack, that cackling Kamala was drunk. She got her ass spanked. You can't blame her. What else are you gonna do? Jump a bridge, maybe, with no water under? Anyway, as usual, I like to make fun of these idiots. So I put 2 videos together. Enjoy. Haptic feedback. Apologies. Check this out.
This is finally going to hit white people. And I want to be super clear that when I make videos like the one I did about Vivek Ramaswamy's tweet, I know I do not need to speak to Black America. Y'all got this shit figured out. Black Americans know damn well about worker exploitation and the myth of the American dream. They also know how to vote in favor of their own interests, something white people are incapable of doing. And because social media likes to segregate us like we're in a prison yard, I'm trying to use that algorithm to my advantage and speak to white people. 53% of white women and 60% of white men voted for Donald Trump. And for some reason, they were so delusional that they believed only Harris voters were going to be harmed by Trump's policies. And yet, here we are in the FAFO time period where all of us are going to be hurt by Trump's policies, whether you voted for him or not. And that is why I will continue to spend my time on this app talking to my viewers, most of whom are white, about policies and data and how the white American habit of voting for the candidate that has the R next to their name is hurting everyone. It's not just hurting those people anymore, it's hurting Republican voters too.
You know what I call that? Not only an idiot, but TDS infected individual, which makes her that much dumber. TDS exists. I say it. I had it. I had TDS in a very, very strong way. I hated Trump, called him a racist like some of my family members do, because I watched these dumbasses on CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, all of them spewing their bullshit. You could almost spell the shit through the screen that they were talking. I guess this guy actually woke up. The real woke. One more video. Check this out. I love making fun of these people, I'm telling you. Don't be an idiot. Yeah, they're all around us. Just saying.
If people are saying it makes them want to leave the U.S., they're feeling correct. They should. I am doing it in 7 days. I'm going to Tanzania.
Is it gonna feel better there?
Yup. Because nothing that is here is there.
What are the things here that are making you feel bad that are
White people. White people and everything that white people make and do and say.
You are white.
I am.
You know, I really...
Before I look at this guy. Looks like a... Wow. I'm telling you, these people need help. If that was his wife asking that guy, she's obviously either a conservative or his sister or somebody he knows that has common sense. Because for her to say, you're white, and he's like, what an idiot.
take pride in the fact that I really think I'm like the first straight guy to get long, funky nails like this. Because whenever you see straight men get nails, it's like they usually just get their shit painted and that's it.
Dude.
Like whenever you see a guy that does get long nails,
what is that on his
gay
face?
Or like bi. But like seeing a straight man do this, you don't see that. So I definitely will say, I've been doing this since 2020. So if straight men start getting their nails done, I started this wave. I did this shit first. I'm putting that out there right now.
Good reminder that the parts you see on an ultrasound don't determine a baby's gender. And how is that possible? Well, think about it like this marker. A blue cap usually means a blue marker, but sometimes marker caps get switched, and in this case, it is a pink marker. See, that's what happened to me. They saw something on the ultrasound that usually means it's a boy, but the cap was cap, and I turned out to be a girl.
Just a small critique, if I may. Whenever a doctor sees a blue cap or a pink cap, that cap is indicative of the chromosomal makeup of, say, the marker. Now, you might grow up and say, this blue cap doesn't feel right, so you take off that blue cap and you put on a pink cap. And even though you put a pink cap on this marker, whenever you take off the lid, it still writes in blue. So your analogy is just a little backwards here, because putting makeup on a pig, excuse me, but putting a pink cap on a blue marker doesn't change the...
I don't know.
Oh God, that was the probably most common sense explanation of these idiots. I love that video. That was common sense. That person had a lot of common sense. And I gotta say, two things I always say. If you have a penis, you are not from Venus. In the most non-political way of saying it, if you have a dick, you ain't no chick. Just saying, two genders. Gotta say it all the time. Wow, that was an awesome description. Thank you, whoever that was. That was awesome. But let's see, what else do I have to talk about today? Because I say, as I always say, random shit show. Last 4 years. Two genders. Say it all the time. I will say this. If you know, I was talking about earlier, random shit, go back and forth. I was talking about the movie 13 Hours. I actually have the trailer here. So if you haven't watched it, haven't heard it, because, you know, don't feel lost. Because trust me, a lot of people haven't seen the movie. I own it, but a lot of people haven't seen it. I don't know why, but anyway, watch this trailer. It's pretty badass.
Benghazi is under attack. We need immediate assistance.
You have a U.S. ambassador at risk. You gotta send us.
You're not the first responders. You will wait.
Let's go! We gotta move!
We have no jurisdiction in this country. We're not even supposed to be here.
Losing the initiative.
Stand down!
If you do not get here soon,
We are all gonna die.
none of you have to go. But we are the only help they have.
Hey, we're coming in! We're on property! I'm on the roof! Don't leave me! We're under heavy fire!
Chief, are we expecting any friendlies?
I am not aware of any friendlies.
Let them come. Let them come. We're gonna unleash hate on these guys.
What you do right now will determine whether we live or die.
As long as I'm doing the right thing, God will take care of me.
If you don't send our support, Americans are going to die, including the one talking to you right now.
You're not giving orders anymore. You're in my world now.
I haven't thought about my family once tonight. Thinking about them now. Up here in the middle of all this.
RPG! Shoot that son of a bitch!
Thinking about my girls, man.
I gotta tell you, I've said it a million times. Maybe not a million, but... And I showed this trailer the other day. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the best military action movies, true story, that I've ever seen. I was in tears watching this movie. Knowing everything that happened with that hack Hillary woman should be in jail. I say it over and over. It is what it is. But anyway, I think that's it for today. So if you enjoyed my show, me being who I be all the time, anyway, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow, share. On my other platforms, I am actually streaming all three. Facebook, Facebook, ScrewTube, YouTube, and Rumble. So if you're a conservative and don't have Rumble, download it. Follow this guy, the conservative ex-con, and the title, The Common Sense and Random Shit Show. Because as I always say, last 4 years, that's what it's been, a shit show. But tomorrow, sorry, Monday, I can't stop playing this. I cannot wait. This!
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama.
Am I evil? I'm not evil. This guy's not evil, but that's hilarious. And I can't wait. I want to see how many of those are going to be on there, you know what I'm saying, losing their shit or posting it online. Because I'm definitely going to, this guy enjoys that shit. And I'm going to be posting it here. You already know. I'm going to have a whole freaking week, probably more than that, of jerkwads like that. Lip turds, as I always say. Oh, anyway, happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend. See you guys on Monday, 7:30. As usual, you already know this guy, the conservative ex-con, Fernando Rivera Jr. The common sense and random shit show. 4 years, 2 genders. Just saying. Peace out, guys.